Hi everybody, and welcome back to the Shakespeare Sonnet project. I hope you guys are enjoying my awesome new haircut. I probably should have had this done before I did my Jason Statham impression, but oh well. Yesterday I uploaded the 39th sonnet in the sequence, and 39 is usually not the most auspicious number, but it is kind of a big deal for this project because we are now officially 1/4 of the way through the entire thing. There are 154 sonnets in all. So I thought this would be a good time to take a break. Consider this the first quarter report. I'm going to give you guys a status update, and also I thought I might explain a few things about this project. So we'll begin with that. When I first started, I set myself a couple of ground rules, for no particular reason, completely arbitrary, basically just to make things harder for myself. Now, the first of these rules was that I would only do impressions of real people, not characters. And by that I mean, for instance, I could do Heath Ledger, but not Heath Ledger as the Joker, which is considerably easier to do. No real reason for this, just that it's really, really easy to do, I don't know, Daniel Plainview or Serpico or something like that. I thought it would be more fun to stick to the actual celebrities and how they really sound, for the most part. Now, following that same thread, I will not be doing any cartoon characters, at least for the time being. Same basic reason, and also, frankly, it would be way too easy to just do the cast of The Simpsons or a whole bunch of old Hanna-Barbera characters. Now, if you're a fan of these sorts of things, then you know that a whole bunch of those characters are based on old celebrities, so if I end up doing Jack Lemmon or somebody, there's obviously going to be some overlap. A recent example would be doing a Paul Lynde impression, which is basically the same as doing Roger from American Dad, who, by the way, I now look like. Anyway, same thing, that was just to make it a little bit more challenging. And finally, I wanted to bring as much variety as possible to this project. I didn't want to announce that I was going to do 150 plus impressions, and then the first half dozen that I start with are Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jack Nicholson, and Christopher Walken. I like those guys a lot, and I can do a reasonably good impression of them, but guess what? So can your dad. So can pretty much everybody. And I'm sure I will resort to them eventually. But again, just to start with, I wanted to do guys like Werner Herzog and Andre the Giant and really, really old Nick Nolte. People like that are just a little more fun that maybe you don't hear every single day. So those are my ground rules. Thus far, I have stuck to every single one of these rules. I have no doubt that I will break all of them, not even by the end, not like Sonnet 154 I will finally crack. By the time I get to like Sonnet 70, I might be desperate, who knows. On that note, starting now, I am willing to take requests. I've still got plenty more of my own favorites to get through, but who knows, if I run out, I might welcome any suggestions you guys have. And that's half the fun of this too, maybe learning some new ones. Anyways, those are the ground rules laid out. The only other thing that I really wanted to mention is that I will be taking a short break from this project. Seemed like a good time for it, a nice round number, we're 1/4 of the way through, and I just wanted to take care of a few things in real life, nothing too serious, just a good time for a break. So you probably won't be seeing me for the rest of summer. But hopefully within about 2 months I will be back here posting, so please keep your eyes on this page. If you haven't already, please subscribe. If you have, thank you very much. And for that matter, thank you to everyone who has watched every one of these videos religiously and fanatically. Thank you to those of you who have just dipped in once or twice out of curiosity. And even if this is the first video on this channel that you are watching, which must be a bizarre experience, quite frankly, thank you very much for that as well. To everyone who has contributed at all, thank you, sincerely. This has been a tremendous amount of fun, and I don't know, maybe some of the impressions were better than others, but I had a whole lot of fun doing them, and if you had half as much fun watching them, then I guess we both win. So as usual, I don't have a grand finale planned here. Just thank you. Please check back, and I hope you have a great rest of your summer. Take care.